Hi, I'm Dr. Darlene, and I'm backstage to talk about 5 tips that people can do to enhance race relations. My first tip is looking at consciousness. How are we aware of how we interact with people from different races? Really challenge yourself to put yourself in a situation where you might be the minority, that you're the only person of your race or your cultural background, and that will heighten your empathy and your understanding for people from different races, particularly minorities. The second tip is outreach. I want you to take the time and take the initiative to develop a relationship with somebody from a different race or background, and we really need to model that for our children. Have you ever gone to the movies, out to dinner, invite somebody over to your home from a different race or cultural background and really get to know them? Look at the commonalities, but also look at the differences and be able to celebrate each other's differences. The next tip is to learn. Learn something about somebody from a different racial or cultural background. You might want to read a book about somebody's culture. You might want to visit a different church or synagogue to get a greater understanding of people's different value systems and traditions, and to be able to celebrate that with them. The next tip is to organize. Organize some type of event. It might even be a sports activity where people from different racial and cultural backgrounds can work together as a team. That's one of the greatest ways to enhance a sense of unity and cultural diversity. The next tip is reflection. I challenge you to even close your eyes and think back to your childhood. Try to remember your first experience with race. Where were you? Who else was present? What kind of messages did you hear? And if you heard anything negative, you can really challenge yourself to move beyond that and to go beyond stereotypes and prejudgments of other people. But think back to those first memories. The last tip is critical. Speak up assertively. If you hear somebody say something, even a joke, that's biased or racist or anti-Semitic, challenge them. Tell them that you're not comfortable with it and you prefer for them not to do that in your presence. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darlene, and you can find me on Facebook, Blooming Again, Persevering Through Personal Challenges and Adversity, or you can find me on my website, drdarleneandassociates.com.